it's Love! And welcome to Rogue Trader! It's been a while since I played this game. I have no idea what I'm doing in this current location, but I have an opportunity for a fresh new start. The first DLC came out during the time I wasn't playing the game at old. What's it called? Void Shadows. All I need to do to start that? Well, first I had to enable the DLC from the option menu, which I did before the stream. Anyway, what I need to do is just go to my void ship and travel to another star system, and I'll hear rumors. I'll start the DLC. Yeah, I hit my ship. Yeah, see there? Yes, I already did that. I don't even know why I don't have a crew with me. Been too long since I played this game. What up with other RPGs? Yeah, go to the Void Ship Bridge. Because I wanna talk to some of my companions there first. Over some of my conquests, I don't want to just go to another system for the sake of going to another system. Play the game somewhat normally, then start the DLC when hear the rumors. Bum, 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 bum. Hey. Okay. So first I'll talk to Henrix. If I can find him. This is indeed the bridge. I'll be around here somewhere. Ah. Climb. Okay, so I need... Another way. Oh, I passed him. Henrix. Ah. Dune intently is head tilt. So... Want to discuss the cult of the Faldon. What can you tell me about it?
The cult's ordinary members are humans who have been corrupted by the archenemy, traitors to the Imperium, and accomplices of chaos. Participation in the cult's rituals always entails brainwashing, literally and figuratively. The longer cult members spend among other cultists, the less critically they think, and the more closely they resemble obedient livestock, stripped of their fear and instinct for self-preservation. The worst of them go to their deaths without an inkling of doubt, ready to take hundreds and thousands of souls with them.
Wait a moment. Brainwashing both literally and figuratively, how can you... Are you saying that their brains really do get washed? Continue.
As for those at the top of the cult's hierarchy, we have not yet managed to get a lead on all of the cult's leaders. I imagine that some of them are hiding in the depths of the Coronis Expanse. But those who are orchestrating the fanatics on nearby worlds are hiding very well indeed. Or receiving protection from above.
What do you mean, protection from above?
Governors, commanders, rogue traders. History is full of those who neglect their duty to the Golden Throne and seek allies in the wrong places.
Sounds dangerous. You seem to be investigating this cult for some time.
We discovered the first traces of it as soon as we arrived in the Coronis Expanse. Since then, the more we learn, the better we see just how far the roots of this blight extend. Destroying individual cells is pointless. We must cut this beast off at its head.
Right, and remind me, what's your mission regarding the cult?
I need to confirm the reports from my agents. According to them, one of the cult's leaders is in the Kiava Gamma segment, an industrial world within the dominion of the Von Phalantius dynasty. I hope you won't impede my investigation. As you
Okay.
wish.
I must take my leave. Okay, so that's that done. Eh?
To what do I owe this visit? The cult's ordinary. As for those at the top, as you wish.
Okay, Okay, so this then? Want to discuss the nature of your mission?
Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officer's mess.
Okay, that's... Okay. Here we go. So... Thank you for finding an opportunity to talk. I trust now will be a good time to explain the reason for my return aboard your ship. Welcome chance to assist. I welcome the chance to assist the Inquisition with its inquiries. Lord Captain, your enthusiasm is commendable. To business then. The cult of the Faldorm, the madmen preach their heretical doctrine among the denizens of the Coronis Expanse and instigate crimes against the throne and humanity. One such crime took place in your protective. The Lord Inquisitor considered necessary to have one of his acolytes accompany the rogue trader on the voyage into the corrupted region. I also need to meet with one of my observers on the capital world of your domain. Can I ask on my protective, Henrix? Are you laying an accusation against my dynasty? Chaos treads lightly, Lilith. The main danger of secret cults and sects are that they are like seeds. They can remain in the ground for decades, safe from all scrutiny, till an opportunity to sprout, grow, and bear monstrous fruit presents itself. The emergence of a cult, and while the rogue trader's plans, does not mean the dynasty herself is a chaos worshipper. Said that, it should be known that Fedora Van Vanklis was famous for a loose interpretation of the freedom granted by the warrant. A bloodline can be stained by ancestral transgressions. If it is indeed so, it is in your best interest to do whatever is necessary to redeem yourself. Then perhaps you'll get a chance to salvage your dynasty's reputation. Right, why would Ordo Xenos aim to investigate a chaos cult? You're very well versed in how the Inquisition is organized, Lilith. Yes. Initially, our arrival in the Pro-6 planet was dictated by a need to fight Xenos. But there's more. The cult is tangentially related to my main specialization. I might be able to reveal the full truth someday, but right now, I ask you to display humility and patience. I want to know more about this cult of Faldor. Chaos worshippers. Most agents of the throne run into lone renegades stirring up the rebel, insane prophets and hysterical visionaries preaching the end of days, passing comet, a mutant rebellion, an onslaught of monsters. Each time they come up with a new reason why people should prostrate themselves and quiver in fear. Much effort and the blood of those loyal to the Golden Throne was spent before we established connection between those heretics. However, the cult of the Faldorm is something greater than a gag of misguided seers and fortune tellers. They cleverly spread their agents all over the Pro-6 bands, disseminating heresy among honest people on the Imperial worlds. There's a certain strategy to their actions that changes whenever we get too close. And finally, they have enough military power to have had the two ships that we had sent after them later discovered as wreckage. The growing difficulty in making warp jumps is detrimental to us, but unlikely to inconvenience those who engage in vile sorcery day in, day out. After the events of Riker Minoris, I suspected the cult might have built its nest inside Withscale's domain, but the latest reports indicate it's your protectorate that is harboring the heretics, so being your entourage, use my chance to get close to their secrets. The Lord Inquisitor mentioned in his letter that he is willing to show leans towards my actions that would otherwise be interpreted as radical. That is correct. I should show greater tolerance for the mistakes of the newly appointed rogue trader. To be frank, I'm surprised. The Lord Inquisitor is not the type to indulge the weakness of soul and mind, even in someone who only recently accepted the burden of lofty town. You have spies on the Van Vanklis worlds? The person I mentioned is not a spy, but secretary in the administrative department on Dragonus. The planet's governor and Fedora were aware of his state. His duty is to fulfill the sacred oath to the Golden Throne and eliminate threats to the Imperium, which the Pro-6 bands has in abundance. His name is Achilles Calendar. As soon as we contact Dragonus, I will introduce you as the new head of the dynasty. I'm sure you will appreciate the presence of such an advisor among your subjects, and I suggest you heed his words at least occasionally, right? I've already agreed to give you a place aboard my ship. What else? The rogue trader should deliver me to a system that contains the industrial world of Gara. I will then accompany you to the surface to determine what Cult is planning and how it intends to use the resources that have fallen into their clutches, which may very well include the blessed engines of the Adapters Mechanicus and even the followers of the Omnissiah themselves. I will be frank. The answer to this question is unlikely to please either of us. Machinations of chaos usually go beyond solely inflicting countless deaths and destruction. If their plans come to fruition would lead far too many terrible consequences. While the systems and crisis plans are already lost, may the Emperor protect us from watching this tragedy play out again. Alright, let's change subject to the Durkai of Sto Rykad's son. Durkai, one of the branches of the Alderi, an ancient vicious Xenos race. Those creatures living terror to ordinary people will prey to their raids, for the simple reason that the victims are not killed outright, but instead become their playthings. As you and I need air to survive, the Durkai require psychic energy born from torment and pain, which they extract from their captors with uncanny expertise. Oof. Their ships, which are difficult to mistake for any other, arrive suddenly and undetected. Their stealth technology greatly surpasses the capabilities of standard Imperium Argo race. The objective of their raids is to never capture a world or ship. No, they are only interested in fresh victims. After filling their hold with captors, they disappear into the webway, a different dimension which conceals their greatest stronghold, Kumara, dark sea of the Durkai, from which none can hope to escape. From what I've read up, the webway, the difference between the warp and the webway is, well, the warp is sort of in the webway. The webway is sort of in the warp, just protected from it, or probably a bit more complicated than I'm probably oversimplifying it. I do not know why the Durkai stole Rykad's son and brought about the fulfillment of the cult's prophecies. Perhaps the Xenos themselves have played into the arch-enemy's designs, ooh. Or perhaps Aurora's divinations, in fact, describe the Durkai's actions. There's only one thing I can say with absolute certainty. There's no alliance between the cult of Faldor and Xenos. It's simply impossible. Let's assume Campo Gamma has fallen to heresy. What then? Will you again propose we destroy an entire planet? On Rykad Minors, you made a decision that sent billions of souls into the grasp of the arch-enemy. An unreasonable and unforgettable high price for a small handful of people saved by your mercy. Do I consider worthy exchange? I most certainly do not. I'll make every effort to make sure such an exchange does not. Will I make every effort to make sure such an exchange does not happen again? Of course I will. Sentimentality is a luxury I cannot afford. I do not believe you lack compassion. You did not stop me after all, though I certainly believe you could have tried to. I haven't said I would not like to be able to afford you such luxury. In fact, deep down, I understand why you acted that way. Yet to eliminate the understanding and accept within myself, I will. I must go about my business. Is there anything else I need to know? Let me put it this way. You may think whatever you want of me, but my goal is not to hinder you. I'm here to help you in the fight against the foes you may not even be aware of. You have my word that I will provide every assistance in the uprooting of the heresy that has sprouted around Franklin's world while their mistress was away. And I will try to be more patient with less grievous flaws bearers of the world are sometimes known to have. Thank you for sparing the time, Lord Captain. Okay, that's that. Was there anyone else I talked to? Of that I need system, aha! Talk to Cassia about the events of the ceremony. Wait, how do I get out of here? Uh-huh. So where's Cassia? I thought so. In the wrong way. Mm-hmm. No? There she is.
It is
Okay.
so fortunate you have come. I admit I was seeking you out myself. After the events on Dargonus, it felt like an anthracite grey mantle had dropped on my shoulders. I spent a long time thinking about our very first meeting and what happened next. I cannot wait to shake off this dreary color. It was very naive of me to follow in the footsteps of the man who raised me in a gilded cage. And I was deaf to the needs of my own house. But you opened my eyes. As the future Novateur, I must gain wisdom to restore House Orselio to its former glory, no matter the cost. Thank you. It will be an honor to keep guiding your vessel through the Sea of Souls, for as long as the needs of our dynasties are aligned.
I hope you're feeling a little safer now that Elena Orcel has been executed.
On the contrary, Lord Captain. The mere thought of what happened tightens a grey-blue slip noose around my throat. To realize, again and again, how fervently your subjects hate you. I am sorry, Lord Captain. I should not have darkened your colors with my own struggles.
This way I must beg my
I
leave.
have enjoyed your company. Thank you for the conversation.
Right, so now I'll travel to another system. Go to this, right? Yep. Wait. Map of the Crust Expanse. Can't that's... Very dangerous. Yeah, if we've went... Yeah, Hey. Right, Lord Captain, the ship's senior officer requests an audience for you. They're humbly awaiting you on the bridge. Okay then, it begins. Analyzing external hardware. Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment. I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master at Arms is ignoring my demands, and I am thus forced to appeal to you directly. Okay. Lord Captain, If it be your wish, we'll crack down any violations of the ship's discipline. However, I dare say the infirm master has no right to command the enforcers, by his action to be an outrageous breach of command. In first, Master, we have not yet been introduced. My apologies for that omission, Lord Captain. I'm Enrich Montag, head of the Infernus Guild. I am responsible for preventing and extinguishing fires, as well as handling any emergency situations. And Master Van, we have not met either. Indeed, your ladyship. Jocaster Sorg, at your service. I'm entrusted with the honor of commanding the enforcers and keeping order on this vessel. It is my duty to punish the trespassers, suppress disobedience, and palliate all attacks on ship. Alright, so describe the problem to me in detail. Viewers have found a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning all petroleum near the fuel lines. I beg you stop this madness before it all go up in flames. Oh. I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of the sect do not affect the obedience of the workers or their efficiency in any way. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours with permission of their spirit. However, if you find their practices unacceptable, we'll put a stop to them immediately. They're burning my promethium? The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tank was so largely small that it was not even worth recording. If there were any real misappropriation of ship's resources happening here, I would have already placed those involved. Does it say recognize it? Or is it considered heretical? This matter is beyond my purview. Let Confessor Al-Adara be the judge of such business. Rose-cheeked old man stepped forward, his voice deep and sonorous. The Emperor protects your ladyship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in your compartment. The sect of the fire prophecies, being tested for purity, and found to be in accordance with the creed. Their leader, who called himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings. And as for their chosen forms of worship, these are neither rare nor remarkable. May such minor cults exist, Imperium, with full proof of the Elcustry. Does the Oracle Fire really make prophecies? At least, he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of the possible future to him in the sacred flame. Occasionally, his visions do come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he is mere charlatan, perhaps a blissful lunatic, or a wicked rogue who possesses psychic powers and are not tempted by his will. Lord Captain, Choir Master of the Astral Choir, I must be watchful of any threats to ship's safety originating from the Immaterium. I've heard rumors about this oracle, and so have set my axiom. They assert that the man is a psyker. In this cone of fire, that practice sounds a bit dangerous. This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate that he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over to the Inquisition, to be sent to Holy Terror. Alternatively, may also dispose in some other way. And we also haven't had the pleasure of meeting yet. I beg your forgiveness, but I seldom leave the chapel to interfere in the affairs of the ship. My duty requires that I keep constant vigil, that I direct the arrival and departure of messages across the boundless void. But, given that this incident had already demanded my interference, I thought a good opportunity to introduce my respects to you. I know just how to scout, I do. We stand ready to carry out any order. let's see. Okay. Throw the Oracle into a holding cell and hand him over to the authorities at the first port we visit. It will be done, Lord Captain. I will see to it that he remains unconscious and his dangerous powers are kept in check. As for the code, I'm sure it will dissolve on its own without its spiritual leader. I hope so. Otherwise they might burn the ship down. Wait, was that not? Oh well. Keep traveling between star systems then. Wait, how? That's safe. Lord Captain, we have received an astropathic message from Draconis. Our clear scanner reports a Xenos raid against a merchant ship in the silence of Earth search. The coordinates of a hypothetical contact being forwarded to the... If you wish to support the subject, fight back against Xenos personally, you must hurry. It's unlikely that merchant ship will be able to resist the enemies of humanity for long. Yeah. Ooh. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Members of Sacred Cult operating aboard the ship request warrant. They should present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. Oh? What Sacred Cult? They call themselves Bloodspun Web. The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. They, Theodora, held them in high regard and looked favorably upon their activities. They've certainly taken their time. Very well, I will speak to them. Perhaps this is what I was expecting. I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain. Okay, yes! It's definitely it, huh? What the? They seem dangerous. Oh. Those on the deck watch in awe as the foul figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement, while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor.
The undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still. Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
Infant being. Oh, she points in your direction. Now since took her blade. Now say what? Okay.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Alright then, that's good to know.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Alright, thank you. Much appreciated. There are many stories about death cults such as this one. These devoted, holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. The exemplary slayers, visible executioners, and scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as friendly spectacles crushed by madness. Of course. The cults are all voidborn. Their life sinew bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments threadbare, make out patterns bleeding lacerations. The captives. The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down their stained faces. The captured officers, technomats and workers. Word has been carved into their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, captain, absent state, renegade. Cuts have been gently and regularly reopened to prevent healing.
Apostates led astray by the final dawn. These traitors chose to tarnish the honor of their families. Only their blood can wash away the shameful memory of their betrayal.
The final dawn, huh? Interesting. So a death cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing, devote their every deed to serving him. Sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Echo Psycho-Cop, bearing secret and meaningful images. Tarot cards used for know about that, but what about his tarot? I believe to capture images sent by the Emperor himself. As a skillful psycho, the Emperor's tarot can be a truly potent divination tool. How interesting. Proud assassins who believe themselves to be instruments of a higher power. They revel in violence and tell difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how closely they tread to corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. Force push will send them plummeting into the abyss. It could be their downfall. All you have to do is push. So what exactly does a cult like you do?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship. But there are others, the virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
You kill people who haven't committed crimes yet, but you think might? Kill innocent people?
We do not desire their death. We do not seek them out in the darkness. They come to us, and we usher them from this life, if his sacred tarot reveals that the Emperor wishes to accept these martyrs.
Instead of helping those may soon stumble, you offer them death?
We follow his design. We claim those marked by his omens. We submit to his will. How could it be otherwise?
It henceforth be known that the Bloodspun Web's forbidden from killing without my permission.
Would you cast down your sword at the enemy's feet in the heat of battle? How can we be an instrument of the Undying One's will if you forbid us from serving you through the tenets?
You're right, I will wield you as a sword against my enemies.
As the tenets ordain, as honor demands.
Wait so long to reveal yourselves to me.
We were not there when the blessing of death was granted to Domin Theodora. Our failure brought shame upon the Bloodspun Web. We could not stand before you until we restored our honor. We tracked down the traitors and sliced open their bodies. Then we washed the flagship's bulkheads in their blood in a sacred act of ritual purification.
About yourself. Are you of the Bloodspun Web or Herald or Servant?
I am the second spinner of the Bloodspun Web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
Hey, and why have you brought this travel to the upper decks?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One, is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself. Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the Bloodspun Web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Give weapons trades. Time for Bella to prove herself.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Right. Give me a show.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Will be your end.
Oh, so I control her. Has a background. As a deathcore assassin, you can use a special ability called Raining Blood. When used, it causes the target of Cabela's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood. Unfloored, any enemies behind the target will make the enemies suffer additional damage. I can use a special flowable item called Bloodfire to spill even more blood on the battlefield. Well, is a blade dancer. Blade Dance are incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies using 2 special attacks. Blade Dance, Death from Above. The Blade Dance ability allows the Blade Dance to make several light strikes against random adjacent targets. If there is only one adjacent target, all strikes will be directed against that target. The Blade Dancer deals significantly more strikes. Death from Above allows the Blade Dance to swiftly leap to a selected cell, and upon landing, deal damage to all adjacent targets. This ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to be spent. Blade Dancer being charged by killing their enemies. Blade Dancer's main characteristics are weapon skill, agility, and strength. Agility. What's the Blade Dancer? All equipped. Alright. Can significantly increase animations. Let us begin.
As honor ordains.
Go like this.
The other side awaits. Let thy blade be drenched in blood, and thy blessing flow through my veins. Trust me.
Aha! Pretty good! Oh? Bus not over yet? Okay then. If you insist.
Cry, flee, pray. You cannot alter your fate.
Repent or perish!
As the tenants demand. Trust me,
Mm.
it is a blessing. The shadow, the other side awaits.
Don't use that just yet.
I shall not fail. Trust me.
Okay. And turn. Get them. Oh!
Out of my way!
Haha! You're really good.
As the tenants demand. Killing.
Mm.
No pleasure. Death is a blessing.
Very good. A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the undying one's throne and beg his forgiveness. I've acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Domin Love? Will you make me your shield and shadow? Of course. Your ladyship, the spinners of Bloodspun web were watching, tracking, and killing von Blanca's enemies long before the want of trade passed you, Lady Theodora. However, their blade has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the Deep Esteem cult. I'm sure they must have good reason. The cults are the scourge of the seditious, They bring the unrighteous to ruin. The enforcers respect the bloodspun web, but we share a common goal to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of the ship. Scourge of seditious or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, these spirits took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what old Mao did to earn that privilege, though. Who's gonna feed his family now? But that's a low-deck problem. As the blood-fun web served you faithfully, Lord Captain. Okay, perhaps that event before was part of the DLC just to introduce those characters, or maybe that was a random event that could happen in the base game. Yeah, that was just triggered so I will have met these people. Wait. My predecessors once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the sermons of the arch enemy. The bloodspun web paid the price in blood. A river of scar that flooded the decks from bridge to bridge. Bridge to bilge. It became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, and the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them favor of the Halfon flankers. You will be my shadow, Kibla. Tune yourself to me. Also, as she removes her ceremonial mask, dark shadows of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. Henceforth, I'm your shadow, darling love von Vancus, an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One. For so ordained, and so his tarot forspoke. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodsworn Web. Wish to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down into the depths of her flagship to search for this temple? With all due respect, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They're not fitting place for a layship. Who is the Vizier? He's the first among us. Spun the web my faith, well, fivefold longer than I've lived. Blood of the flagship's blood, my mentor and teacher. Why is he not here to deliver the message himself? First is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line. He has not left the lower deck in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit from his ancient body. Where is your temple located? I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of St. Erin, the truck spider. Hers was the thread that became the bloodspun web. Her path began within the flagship, the dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring closer to the thread web, closer to the Undying One, closer to the understanding of death. Yet another trail of monkey faith is soaked in blood and vibes. You do not seek to comprehend death. You only add more limitation to your comprehension of life. Why would you want this, Elntach? Here's the point of these trails. Your temple is part of my flagship. What stopped me from simply walking inside? Must become the blood of the flagship before you can enter the sacred temple of the Dying One. I cannot guide your way, but I can walk by your side. Right, well, I will walk in the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Your blade awaits direction, Domin Love. You must begin when the time's right. This DLC takes place on the Void Ship. Void Ship is massive, there's so much of it I haven't explored yet. Hey, the rogue ship is a veritable city sailing through the void. It has numerous compartments that you can visit. Navigate these compartments using the map, which can access from the main elevator bridge from any compartment. See? So, Lord Captain's quarters. Basically, you only scratch the surface of the ship. From here? Hey, yes, to another compartment. I'll visit the chapel and the shrine first. I'll bring her with me. Wait. Okay, there we go. Just to have a better look at my ship. She has a lot of catching up to do with the rest of us. Right. Any time for them. Add to weapon skill. Well, blades. Next, athletics. Add to agility. Add poopy. Lay in his head. Aha. Right again. Aha. On using default, the blade master immediately goes full. Right, Ta-dum. Oh. Went field for the first time. There's a man. Can't increase agility anymore. Weapon skill, can't. Okay, next time. Oh. And for more damage, Damn. Ooh. Archetype has been mastered, so. Okay, so wait, how do I... Oh, okay, now. Let's see, Assassin, for sure. Assassin, taxing him. Right. Agility. Not a bit too. Okay. There. Welcome to the crew.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Hey. Okay, so organ repurpose for the Prime Masters.
I always keep my options open.
Who's going on here isn't just for ambulance, it's actually coming from this thing here. Morgan. Nice. Rotate steadily and dry clicking notes to treble melody every time Manipulator catches. I picked up on that. What a chapel this is. Last beacon can't be safe from 13 storms. Perhaps Father's beloved son will open his yawning maw. Up here. Oblivion is inevitable. After sunset comes perfect Brought forth into the wedding world to moon. Oof. Well, he'll have to be replaced. He'll be replaced, right?
Is there money to be made?
Chapel function without him? There seem to be other plenty of spare seats as well. The chapel isn't running at full capacity. Well, now check out the shrine. This
could be an opportunity.
powerful. All this. Oh. Eh. Eh. Your map is shards of unknown.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
That's some sort of puzzle.
A job for me.
Like the antique weapons, but more known as fashion maps. Okay. A prayer. The best one you can remember.
Keep your wits about you.
My pleasure.
Doing chainsaw without a fuel engine. Press on the weapon pack. Awesome museum. Inside on gleam spherical object. Mode. Oh. Rex a part. There's on them be some sort of beep.
I always have a backup plan.
Back. No. Try and figure this out. Beep. No. Any of those bishop plates are there? Wait, what? Wait a moment.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Let us not dawdle.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Miscalculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Okay, Oh?
Fate and fortune favor the bold. Is there money to be made?
Left. One, two.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was
So
blossoming.
let's try this
A
one.
child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing
Oh.
and howling.
I know how to take risks. Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Join me in prayer.
At least,
What deeds await us?
not tried that one yet. Aha!
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart. Figuratively speaking, my cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Hope that wasn't it.
Fate and fortune favor the
So,
bold.
again.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I'm
Wait.
restless.
Be off buns to reset. Everyone
I
off
know
all
how
the
to
buns.
take risks.
F.
The Emperor sets my path.
What is that, you?
You are authorized.
What's that say? Ah, Furia! Okay, so F U R
Some choose wealth, others prepare power. And me, well, I'm not that picky. I'll take...
I.
You interrupted my thoughts.
Hey. Haha!
Have here. I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
Unquenchable fury. Okay. Well, that was worthwhile. Back in the grim dark future. As long as don't do anything too heretical, you'll be fine. Hi, Michael. So. Down to the freight line. Keep my party. Ugh. Why? I was saying there's no place for Lord Captain. But hey, I see all my void ship offers. Nope. built man and oak jaw stands as dark circles on fight. Welcome to Freight Hub LD 987 A14, Lord Captain. I'm Edok Fenrose, Captain of the Enforcers, in Lower Deck Bay LD A14. The Master at Arms has assigned me to be your liaison for the duration of your stay here. Lord Captain, would you like to inspect the control room or begin your search for the Temple Bloodfund web? Seemed you were prepared by this. How did you and Sodok back know I was coming? The Master at Arms ordered us to be on standby after the Bloodfund web invited you to visit the temple. Even when your arrival, every day since then, Lord Captain. Well, like I said, I am curious to see more of my ship. And to inspect the compartment. I'm curious to see how the people the lower decks live. As you will, Lord Captain. Though out of concern for your safety, I must warn you that due to avoid the farthest sections of the bay, they are ridden with disease, and locals can be particularly unpleasant to deal with. With the carnivorous dwells there, it might even be attacked. Oof. That carved stuff's been on my ship without me even knowing. Put bluntly, although the bay performed its functions well, even its more civilized sections are sorely lacking in discipline. I was only assigned recently, so I haven't had the time to straighten everything up. Since doing so will require making some serious changes. Not inventing excuses, Lord Captain. As the officer in charge, I accept full responsibility for what takes place in this compartment. Hereby offer you my assistance. I shall conduct an inspection, then share my thoughts on how to change this place for the better. Well, the common people of the 40k universe aren't these miserable, so I don't blame them too much. Then again, this is the Imperium. But in that case, I urge you to remain vigilant. The freight trains move at great speed, and of the inhabitants, residual units are despicable rabble. One must never drop one's guard around them, and the Emperor preserve you from stumbling into it. That's where the madmen and lepers live. About the station. Up LD 987 A14 connects lower decks freight residential and arbitrary bays. Our task is to monitor the flow of labor force and prevent supply disruption between bays. What's the situation on the lower decks? Most locals unload trains and sort provisions. We give maintenance jobs to the more capable ones. The rest are reserve workforce. Whenever the crew are lost on the deck, we find replacements among those rats. And if extra hands are needed elsewhere, there are always more than enough volunteers each work for rations, even queue for a job. There will cause you no problems, I hope. Surely you're joking, Lord Captain. They're all base in nature, and mutiny is always on their mind. They steal whatever they can get their hands on, and lately they've moved from rations and tin food to weapons. We confiscate these regularly, of course, and keep the serfs meek and terrified. That's the only way we can protect the mindless herd from themselves. Oh, another thing the bastards do on a regular basis is build their shacks in front of tunnel entrances. That has delayed the arrival of first brigades during several emergencies. Wars and power supply problems in J space. Oh, that's not good. Burn those saboteurs along their shacks, but they just keep on pressing regardless. You treat most members of your own species as either a resource or a parasite. It's unsurprising the world of humans is so filthy and dark. Well, who maintains this hub? Traffic controllers. They're technomats trained by priests of the machine cult to keep liquid cognizers in working order and prevent train collisions. The consequence of an accident like that would be easy to imagine, especially if one of the trains were carrying a macro-cannon ordnance. Also employed here are Enforcer Squad, team of Ferry, Clerks who keep cargo records and maker officer. I'm chap whose medicine is choice is bullets. But that's not really medicine. God Emperor forgive him. Not enough. Why, the cult of Bloodspun Web has printed the cup, does it not? That is correct. The enforcers don't bar them from carrying out their sacred duties. As irregular is to have armed crew members set up tile to enforcers, they can go around dispensing by justice. I see. Be steadfast in your duty. First, the Emperor protects, Lord Captain. Can't allow any heresy, that's for sure. Which another bribe taker yesterday. Get to read all that.
Keep your wits about you.
Looms, active hubs. What's that symbol? Is that blood? Can't be! We scrubbed deck 3 times right before the road track came. Why take me? The captain will have our heads! Looks... The shape looks very deliberate. It must be some sort of sigil. Damn those... How did they even... Aha! Seen this sort of symbol before. Death carve bleeding marks like this into our own skin. Aha! I falls right to death course. Our same symbol on the back of her hand with a knife. Don't live. Remember the sign. It's the beginning of your request, the first trial. Alright. You know what this mark is? It resembles symbols of those associated with the Bloodspun Web. What's it called again? Song of Trailing Blood, I think. Very familiar to me in this compartment. I heard spirits say it when they, well, formed their signature act of service to the Emperor. The soundless shadow sank into the dark. Slash feet crescendo, failed dance. Play tongue and tempo, each edge an echo. Twin odes to death rose, now on her sacred blood, as she once trod the back of foes. Read countless souls, but none know. You memorized the verse. Why? When I took a poster, I made sure to familiarize myself with all the particular qualities of this compartment. I soon heard about the verse and decided to investigate. I questioned a number of people who follow the Bloodspun Web. I was trying to figure out if there was anything curious about, and I eventually learned the whole thing. The word's certainly strange, but nothing worse than that seems. And while they leave this mark here, maybe it has something to do with them inviting you to visit their temple. I thought so. May they try and get your attention? Apologies, Lord Captain. I'm no good at deciphering their disturbing riddles. What's Song of Trailing Blood? From what I can tell, is something like a prayer with several verses about the life one's called saint. Emerald, or matriarch, spire they call her. So I'm about to follow the trail blood. Seems. I accept the spinner's invitation. I hope you find what you look for and turn up deck safely, Lord Captain. This is... I just, well... Time to find more of the trail. I will look around. Avoid coming here, but how can one live aboard flagship boat turn one's back on Oh, that gives it life.
Keep my options open.
Enforces impulse. Yep, same. What about? So you're lining up for food, huh? I'll have files for the worksite. You don't have any idea how much it costs? Anything I can do to help? There, 57 ration cards. It's all I've got, I swear. Spend the rest on vodka again, I'm guessing. I'm doing you any more favors. Give up, drink, or get used to life in the peasant pit. I could probably help out here. I hope you get hit by a train. Oof. Or not. Yes, I just
Rise to the top.
watch them
or get
suffer.
left in the dust.
Aha! Another symbol. Instead of the mark, the quieter sounds of the station become. Shouts grow longer and see. Hey! You stench in the direction of the adjacent section. Down there. Nope. Is this the fire cult I was told about? Lord Captain, how may I serve you? What are you doing? Burying the poor shacks, Lord Captain. The rebel build them, tying off their supply next bay and making it difficult for ferry to work. Tell the serf to get out of here time to time, but they won't listen. And afterwards, the air to be sealed off. They carve their supply so outserved dynasty. Okay, so you're getting rid of obstructions. Okay, I suppose that
Let us not dawdle.
Mark. Percy, please save me. In dripping from Scott by. I want to have you. I'm very clear. I was in my house. Sleep. Force came, set fire to me. It didn't make it out time. Get some forces and Medicare personnel in here now. There's man in need of revival. Once he's recovered, assign him to a scribe prince. He's too badly injured to go back to a worker's life. The God Emperor sent you to save me. You are his light. Grace, thank you. Thank you for not leaving me here. When the Undying One is ready to accept soul, it must be sent forth, and so be freed from the torment of flesh. Yet you have chosen to prolong this one's suffering. Your intentions perplex me. Wait, and tell about the mark next to you. A spinner came. He painted the symbol. It gave me water. Which was a strange verse. He told me to memorize it and to recite it later. That help would come. And here you are. Now I should. To suit merch soul, her mercy did add. Last breath expressed, knife met hard, moved from chest, passed on to death. Very blessed, balm for those who suffer. Anguish and stress, a long brought to rest. All bonds the soul divest. Hey, the death cause was to end this poor man? Those sick lunatics. Anyone can be saved as long as they still want to live. At the very least, they deserve an attempt to save them for God life. I already chose to spare him. And I really are two peas a pod. We understand each other. Help's on the way, just hold a little longer. Of course, thank you.
I always have a backup plan.
Now what's going on here? Anything I can do to help? Lord Captain, one unexpected encounter. What brings you to this compartment? Famous cuisine and maybe some vistas, no doubt? Well, what are you doing here? I'm here to patch up Savage Locomotive Number 3. This squabbler is my personal favorite on the entire freight line. Every couple of years, Savage gets mad. His boiler catches fire and starts spitting steam at the parent. Guess who they call to take care of him in these situations? Bernie, of course. But that's alright. I love Savage. He's in a good mood. The feeling of staring at his levers and spinning down the freight line is indescribable. The roar of the boiler. And the wheels thumping like mad. All of fierce power pulsing in his hands. Finding the slight move. How about I introduce you? I can't turn down an offer like that. Mount 4 is covered with technical runes and levers. Platform shakes, the boiler's mighty vibrations. Lion beast beneath your feet growls and snorts ferociously. Black-haired fiend is angry and refused to obey. Right now, Savage is powered only by auxiliary maneuvering engine. You'll need to start the main rotor if you want to take a trip down the freight lane. Initiating the train blessing algorithm. Let not corrosive wear separate the wheel sets. Let the traction drive receive the touch of the motive force granted by the invisible hand of the Omnissiah. Let his grace strengthen the joints and support that lift the body above the decay of his more tracks. Hear me, driver, and praise the machine god thrice. For it is only by his will that the miracle of sacred locomotion is accomplished. The blessing has been successfully executed. The rumbling noise coming from the boiler. The stubborn machine does indeed seem remarkably similar to a wild beast. The raw mechanism resembles horse growling. The liquid glow of the lumens power makes you think of a malicious glare of a predator. If the machine is vicious, but strong and lively. What should I do? Put your hand on the big lever and gently give it a pull. Very gently. Savage does not like being hassled. I have had experience with mechanisms that prefer to be turned quickly and boldly. I guess this engine is different design. Is this still a conversation about monkey machines or something else? Well, I'll be gentle. You're right, don't shake the platform, and an infinite groan emanates from the depths of the machine. An intense shudder passes through the lever and into the palm of your hand. There's a strange feeling of emptiness in your stomach. Savage's fiery heart is stirring. You feel it? There's so much energy and defiance in him. This is a rocket, not a locomotive. Unruined in number of speed, but quite willing to submit to a strong hand. We'll leave toward you, smoothly but fairly, and pump the fuel this command room. Okay. Your explosion inside Savage shakes time by causing your eyes to see double from the vibration. Now you're feeling his real power. Run down the entire freight line, give him a chance, and kill everyone who rides him at that speed. Now try applying some thrust to the main rotor. Grab those paired leaves and give them a fair tug. Right. Alright. Frontal steam bursts from the slit of your face, but Env definitely covers you with his shoulder. One player, you realize you cannot hear a thing, or rather, you hear only one thing. Drags are triumphant and powerful. Savage has awoken and appears to have agreed not to kill us both. Oh, hail the Lord Captain! You have subdued a mighty beast for the day. I'm sure you have urgent business to attend to. It's time for me to drive Savage down the line. That's most intriguing, Emish. I am pleased. You have wished for anything more, your ladyship? Change your plan. Full speed ahead. We're heading down the freight line. Not quite, your ladyship. I said Savage is not dangerous, but not dangerous ends right here. I just put a stunt and beg us to death during the ride. It would be bad if the ship did not lose another, Lord Captain. Alright, well, have a good trip. Everything's gonna be alright. Savage will never find me. Right, Savage? Alright, intimate experience with a locomotive.
Is there money to be made?
I align my path with yours, for now.
Now what do we have here? Time worm lower is barely fit for a purpose. Anyway, what's happening here? Long live the rogue trader! Alright, please, a ration card. Your ladyship. From those who can't even get a worship job. That'd be nice then. What if... It's not wretched paupers. I can't be nice to them. Oh. Makeshift stage watching a strange job form. Odd looking fellows. Not throwing ration cards, bolts, nuts, and even a few power pounds, small chest winks. That's excitingly throwing off balls. The players have chosen the maze on board a single maid and weeks ago. A whole mark for it, so that just throws off all the balls off the board and dead. Of the first group players get their hopes dashed and leave empty-handed. New workers immediately take their place. By giving in to primitive pastime, they try to forget the filth and poverty around them. They are deceived by laughter, a brief flash of pleasure, an imaginary moment of relief before sleep minds sink into measly existence once more. What's the rat? Rat skies around the board and spurred by the flute. Movement appears right at first glance, but after a while you notice consistently a ball seems to miss the goal at the very last moment. While the rat's clumsy and amusing scampering distracts spectators, its nimble tail directs the balls away from the hole. Hey Sherry, what'd you say I give it a go? Well, those poor ashbags were busy losing all their poultry positions. I think I figured out this winner's tricks. Right? Well, good, but listen to the tune. Rat's movement clicks from off its tail to end push the balls. Made much words commands. Fine show. Now which being too absorbed in forms. Notice your opponent turns you. Prevents your frightful awe appearing in the worker's face, mazed up, whispering prayers. Luke plays eyes clear. Wine surprise. Then, with an open and friendly smile, said, "Any grand story of Lord Captain Generosity is told. Where to on my own flute, our another, to a fortune peddler. Lord Captain Grace's gift from fate." Perhaps you would like to trade us some of that Captain's fortune of yours, your ladyship? Curious looking flute. How'd you come by it? My mother loved music. She used to hum beautiful melodies to me, and when she passed away, I carved this flute from her hip bone in large plate. Oh, lovely. I also respect for her memory. Who are you? I'm but one of many. Voice in the crowd, cog in the mechanism, his humble servant. Make up tunes and give... Flute player is all they call me, because that's who I am. Make up tunes and give people respect for a hard day's work. Are you suggesting we play a game? Jay, you want to play at this, did you not? Be my guest. Jay leans over the game board and starts humming a slow effort medley, snapping her augmented fingers in time with the music. Matt stops dead in his track, listening to the new rhythm, then drives the ball up into red hole. I dedicate this victory to you, Sherry. It's true what they say. The power of the great lies in the talents of their followers. For the entertainment. Thank you for this generous gift. These folks will shower me in ration card to get their hand on something that belonged to your lordship. Fortune gave me the brightest of smiles today. Hope you have enjoyed yourself. I certainly won't forget my faithful mean Lord Captain. That was interesting. Anyway, aha! There's the next mark. I guess I just keep following that. Following them. There's another.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
And another, be pointing directly to that person. Tony, middle-aged man, watches the bustle of bay with a detached expression. Every so often, whenever his eyes linger on the blood mark described by his face changed strangely, and to clench my fist. Just you begin. Hear the rumbling of a boat train. The man's gaze turned toward tracks. He leaned forward. What do you think you're doing? He looks very alive to me, at least for the moment. What? I didn't. And not an almost falls, but managed to keep out. Dim lumen like noticed old scars scattered all across the plate. Scars seemed vaguely familiar. Oh. I'm registering this unit's intention to use the train tracks for purpose other than those fed by their design. I categorically demand that this unit's self-disposal be carried out using methods that do not violate the cascade of maintenance and operations. Guys always turns up blood symbol. You know about symbol of blood-spun web. I come here every day to watch. I've been here before now. Guess today must be a special day. Huh? Will you come take me to the other side? Right? I don't know you. Death gazes upon you. Then why is it here? Like you're about to take your own life. I haven't got... Wait. Scars. Scars are very small length with depth and shape. Have you noticed pattern in the way scars are like? Series of fade symbols. Death calls bear similar marks. Huh? So... You bear similar scars. Are you a spinner? I was. I failed to complete my father's assignment, so I was exiled from the cult. They told me to kill the one who your son jumped to the utility tower for a certain hour. Went to the point spot, then I waited an hour, 2, 5. Junction was still empty. Nobody came. After hours of waiting, I finally realized the Perth junction had been me the whole time. It was my turn to go to the undying one, but I was afraid, and I couldn't do my duty. I ran. If humankind followed its own path as the children of Saturn do, this monkey would be the one who has lost his path. It's been since the rescue, they made no attempt to find you and kill you. There was no pursuit. I thought I'd see their black blades the very next day. Then years passed without them taking my heart. I tried starting a new life, but the terror never stopped eating away at me. When I got truly desperate, I went to the Temple of Death myself, but no one there would speak to me. I gave them my name. They just whispered, "Libert has gone to the Undying One." Looked through like I wasn't even there. I've lived like this for 20 years, like a coward, a dead man. Or to die? For what reason? But some choose to leave this righteous path. These earn penance in due time. Whip sings vengeance on renegade menace. Their blades pass sentence. For cowards seek to hide their hearts, but death makes no precedent. It takes what you in essence. Bird song of the verse of train blood. This died me before I was sending on my father's son. Didn't realize at the time that was my judgment. There were plenty of reasons I sowed death. Offered him the souls of the most pleasing men and women I could find, because it kindled my passions. Killed the wealth crewmen who didn't deserve their wealth, and I took their thrones. I killed enforcers who looked into my eye without fear. But I want to be feared. Felled in bloodshed. Raised the tent. I raised it, but I couldn't help it. I enjoyed it. Precious Ashmak, you use people's faith in the Exalted One to justify abusing the powers given to you. Don't sound particularly remorseful. I spent years remorse. I'm tired of it. What don't you know? I decide your fate. Farewell. No, no, what about the symbol? Come on, you were supposed to. No, help! Oh. Truly, it's better for him to die than to live. Than to live for yourself. This he got. Well. Now where?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Why is there just a platform right there? That doesn't seem very safely designed. Now where?
Keep your wits about you.
The shadows I sense something nearby.
Oh. I got ration cards. I could give those to
I always keep
not the
my
more desperate.
options open.
Aha! There's another symbol. How many times do I tell you, you unbrave maggots? Things must be paid for. Have mercy in Throne's name, I beg you. Okay. Your gracious ladyship, Hand of the God Emperor, save your unworthy servant. Get lost. Oof. Now breaking bones, man's cries, and cause hateful laughter. Remind you of what you went through, self. My sincere apologies, Lord Captain. Your boot. I'll clear it right away. Hold up! What did he do? Your ladyship, I work hard, never even take breaks to rest, and all I earn is 7 rush cards with 15 mouths to feed back home. It forces to shake me down every shift, just like they do every other honest hard worker who... Enough lying! You and all your pals lift a box of Nutri-Bars a few watches ago, and 2 cans of water before that. I didn't beat the life out of you because I took pity on you. And this is the thanks I get? You quarantined a hub for 20 watches and refused to give out rations if you didn't have cards. Cards we have no way to earn. And today you earned 15 cards in a single shift because you did the work of 3 people, right? Or did you take your pals to a dark corner somewhere, do them in, and take their share? I didn't do them in. It was an act. They got their heads bashed in by crates. The dead don't need rations. I mean, this poor sap is just trying to survive. One small mercy from the rotor, and the man go home for at least half his bones intact. Am I surrounded by monkey or a pack of carrion eaters fighting over a single scrap of rotten flesh? Am I to understand that forces are probing earnings from working after their shift? We appropriate nothing. We just monitor and redistribute. People are lying and feeding on. We have instructions to alert for people holding more than standard amount of ration card. Vendors, blind business, and famine. They do take off cards, your ladyship, then grow fat using them for themselves. Return the cards and do not abuse your position again. The workers seems like that. Some red-bearded man with keen black eyes draws your attention. Oddly piercing gaze seemed to size you up the whole time you were speaking. Now he hid himself behind Gorkas. Next you know, you'll watch him eye deepened. Also, may the God Emperor protect you and all of Hellspawn bunkers, Lord Captain.
I always have a backup plan.
Oh, there's another symbol. What's a sum? Sums. Alright. Now what's going on here? How long was your shift? Worked hard. I helped give out. They gave me some cards. Take them and change them for new shoes. Yours are all worn out. Oh, thank you. I've made your bed for you. So once we're in, you'll go rest. The ones and I will head out to the map place and leave you in peace. Why did the Emperor send me such a wonderful wife? This. Ugh, what is that stuff? That's food? Ugh. Am I understanding wrong correctly? On my home, oi shoot! Unbelievable. Oh, sorry. Red of Ratcocks and yellow green must do in the cloud along with other identifiable ingredients. Ingredients that is food.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Anything I can... Yeah. Move red perked from vicious hung crowd by equally vicious thugs wielding makeshift weapons. Oh, there's another symbol! That marked the fire sound station become shall go longer. Perhaps the purpose of a visit to the temple is to show me visions of lower decks. This. Some kind of temple crash of Monreal.
I see what others do not.
Oh.
Blood is my life. Death is my duty. I do what I must.
Let us not dawdle.
This is... Interesting job. Wait, what the? Stop being so blind, difficult. What's the thing Defcon say? Time's come, or what have you. Oh, please, what did I do? Ugh, how about being everywhere at once? How about we take stuff to North Place? We'll get to eat soup tonight. What was that for? A specimen for you. The emotion. Valiant inhabitants of heaven, sword, and blood. What you want? What crime did you kill this man? Crime of wealth. That dead boss had rations and fuel cells. We trade them for porridge. What are you? Mutants? Invalids? Oldies, outcasts, folks who have no place even among the lowest of the low. Some were born that way. Some were driven out to keep them from spraying the contagion. Born will last near the vat, and forced to try to show us on sight. It's our fault that we're born in a terrible place. We're worms in the burning belly of the ship. What a fun scene. Outcast licks his lips, see a tongue studded with small, undeveloped teeth. No disease, but an obvious mutation. Dead man, more mutations, more music. There. Medicine food. I shall have them brought you. Will you now? We know your kinds. Who dies with poison, lives dies. Won't sell your ship. Oh yeah? Do you need food? Please? Don't expect, like... Give to me freely. Don't... I think I'll leave now. Ooh! You'll leave. Oh. Well, your boots. And your weapons. I made a piece of your flesh too. Did anyone ever tell you to poke your nose into a peasant pit? Well, if you want to fight, then... That's how you want it? We'll gut you and trade what you have in you for a pound of scran. Hey, outcast! Come up if you want to share in the spoils.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Your emperor won't save you.
Right. How about I bring Jay here? Okay. Begin. Okay. Right.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
And 10. Let's go there.
Designate a target. I understand.
Oh no.
The soul slips beyond the veil.
Wait.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
In turn. Oh, there's more.
Death an unbeliever who chaos guides me.
Kill Morak.
Guided by faith.
Oh. Ouch. Whoops. Well, anyway.
Faith without deed.
And turn. Hey. Oh, you know. I won't be in. Kill him. Wait.
As
Aha.
God ordains.
Okay, that should. And okay. I fall back.
I shall not fail.
Okay, oh, I can do another damage.
Blade will kiss your neck. Brings me
All right.
High momentum.
Aha. Bring it down. So what? Out. Seems to make several attacks. Number of attacks is equal to number of prey.
That is beneath me.
Right there. Wait. Ah, that's what I want to do.
If it's certain.
Okay.
I deal death with my hands.
Yay, that. Move.
Unseen. You cannot force me, Elantak.
And turn. Oof. Get out there.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs.
Aha.
Am I getting paid for this?
Take this.
Don't get too cocky.
Anything else? And turn. Okay. My turn now. I'll move away.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen.
Oh, come on. Now.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My balance.
That will do the trick.
Running binaric override.
up to.
Stop trying, monkey.
How about? Okay.
This tedium is
Come on,
beneath.
then.
Another soul slips beyond the veil. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Yeah. Your turn. Ew.
I am his will made manifest. Rejoice in battle. I'll do it.
Take this.
As the Emperor
Die.
commands, I act.
Ah! Hey then. Damn. Move. Alright, let's try that again.
Why I was chosen.
That's better.
I'll do it.
You're a slippery one. Might as well reload.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Hey.
I am your blade and shield.
Right,
Trust me. The shadow death.
Finish him, yes. Have to do something about that pestilence there.
Tell me, and if
Reload.
you've got a problem, I've got a prize.
I'm ready for whatever comes.
Take this.
Suit you at perfect. It's as good as done.
And turn. Oh. My turn again.
Who, if not me? Another enemy down.
Splat.
I'll make it happen.
Ugh.
Advancing.
Disgusting.
Request significant value.
Ow. Only one left.
I will not.
Nope. In that case, just a regular shot. Ow. Alright. Well, I offered them chance of redemption, but nope.
I will
They rejected it.
Fortune.
Where's the next part? Wait a moment, anything good on these mutants? Okay. Oh, that one's more powerful. Might be you. What's this? Hey, moment. What's this? Caros? Persuasion, huh? That's for me. What's this club do? Oh. Eh. Any other blood symbols? Wait a moment. Let's regroup. Wait, oh.
I always keep my options open.
That's this place. Yes.
Watch out.
Oh.
Whisper and be heard. Fortune smiles on us.
Another
The
trap.
ill omen. The Vizier.
Lower decks really look like the lower decks.
Just as I was taught. Do what I must.
Whoop! I thought. Hey. I thought I disarmed that trap. What?
Keep your
Okay, well there's hello? Bigger King Taz rocking to and fro, muttering indistinctly in several different voices, basically breaking into hoarse laughter. As you come closer, she freezes and suddenly turns to look at you. An ugly rust mask covers his face. You here to take Xander to the offsite? No. No. You're just wandering around the dark, looking for the light, but it's nowhere to be found. Do you see it? Who are you? Old Xander. Xander the outcast. Xander the mad. Xander the disaster. Then into the curse. Then to the spurn. Both the past, the child of the present. Only the undying one knows. He alone. Why are you wearing chains and mask? You haven't escaped from his forces, have you? Ah, these. Yes, they are. The chain clings to an outstanding approach. Robs here. They hide, fearful, to become like prey of living face. This post place. Do you live? You live here? Here, where the unfortunate meet the undeaf. Here, a dump ground for the bodies of those the undying one rejects. Here, where pestilence dwells, Xander welcomes all. Talk to that ghost. Here, Xander lives. Sounds right. You talk to ghosts? You can't hear them? I don't like it when people come here. There's a blood symbol next to you. I've seen such blood before. It's not part of the song's trailing blood. Oh yes, the song. Here, listen. She wandered an eternity in dark, was consoled, web foretold, undying one's blood central. Light to guide her faithful fold, but the threads must end. So aspire, did that which was owed, her life and death bestowed. And see you'll learn to see. The darkness, look. Half from what I'm meant to see here. In darkness, and I was readily able to make out the outlines of objects hidden in the shadows. Running corpses, rough walls, twitching death, rows of infected people left here to die. See no light in this place. Only more darkness and despair. You see, don't you see? See? Not see him become Zen, flesh and blood ship. How will I become the flagship's blood? Oh, Zen will show you. And see the true light. Come now. Okay. Yes. Oh, disease, mad woman.
Is there money to be made?
And done.
Anyway, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Wait, did I not loot all of the corpses? Where did you go? Oh, mad disease woman. Ah, there you are. What? What? That? Rotating blade props not but deals progress. Past them will require some unbelievably precise calculations. Blind luck. I'll listen to their accounts a moment to hear then for his pirates. Well. Words come easily, all of your doubt fade away. Someone will know with certainty that your life will not end here. Emperor, take the wheel. Is my athletics high enough? Tell me, is it? Huh? Hey, I guess that means I made it. Whoa. That's the Temple of the Bloodspun Web. Whoa. Right, well. Right. I guess I can end the stream here for now. This DLC is fascinating. Just come to grasp with how big your void ship really is. Not just a ship, it's a city. Right, who do I want to raid? That Chrome Answer is playing Columbus Company. Interesting. Sort of. Visual novel. Maybe a role-playing game. Alright, thanks for watching! Hope you enjoyed this! See you all later! Bye!